Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here at Valagoth. We have to talk to Thranduil, just up those stairs there. But before that, I have two things to do. One thing is our hobby gift of the day, and the second is something that someone posted in a comment on last episode that I want to test out. And worst case scenario, it's not a huge deal for us, I'll be honest. So let's have a look at our hobby gift. We do have the space. It is going to be a basic virtue supply. We got that in the legendary episode recently. I quite honestly am just going to get rid of it because that is what up to 3 wounds, diseases, poisons, and for example this up to 2, that's fine, but also up to 123, this is a lot better. And also we have a deed, I think, still for using purge poison, I'm pretty sure. Class, I guess that's it. Poison, what poison? We do need to use it 600 times, and we have only used 77. So I do occasionally need to use that. That should be something that we get done. Second thing, what I want to do is we're at that point where I'm not really killing enemies well enough. We're relying quite highly on our Downman's Crams. Ever since I worked out, they're actually really good now. So we have our legendary bow. We went to get this one, but I found out that I thought this was just going to get higher DPS, but it doesn't. This one's really good, the one we've currently got, or at least relatively good. It's only really got hunter damage and DPS done, but that's still good for us because we've only got 4 points available, because that's all we can do. But damage over time is an amazing thing for us, and also just the base DPS being higher is also good. I'm continuing to get this Hunter's Bow of the 3rd Age. We're halfway through, just under, but I want to imbue a legendary item. I want to imbue this Hunter's Sword. We can also we can always do the sword as well. We could do Press Onward cooldown, and at the final tier, which is 83, we can get minus 45, but then gives us a plus 9.5% extra heal. It's not a huge deal. What we want was, is it Press Onwards? Oh, Desperate Flight. Yeah, so the highest tier of Desperate Flight is minus, was that 20 minutes from it? That's, Desperate Flight is currently 2950 at this second in time, so that would be a 10-minute cooldown, which isn't that bad. That is at level 83, its highest tier. But what I want to do is I want to imbue these two, because worst case scenario, if we ruin it, it's a 3rd Age, we can easily upgrade it or get a new one, and very easily get the Hunter's damage over time, which can now go up to 66% maximum, and then can very easily get the Desperate Flight cooldown as well. So I want to imbue these. Means we can no longer deconstruct them, but it should hopefully help us out a little bit. I was always under the impression you could only imbue a 1st Stage weapon, so I'm not going to imbue that one. But now we kind of have this extra thing now going on. So these are now at level 13 out of 300. Well, 13, so 7 on those and then 1 on each of those. This DPS can now go up to 67 maximum, which will be 2,326 DPS. The max tier currently that we have is 36, which is 828 damage per second, compared to the current 629 that we have there. So this is going to be our 2 new things that we are focusing on. I didn't realize I can do that, and then these are slowly going to get done up as well. We can also use this to unlock a legacy, a major legacy, because we are going to be missing one down here. Not quite sure what I want to add yet to the bow. I can also try and get some more of these, and also we have lost the damage over time. It is a little bit annoying. Our max is going to be 48, which is less than our 50 we had originally, but we can then go further than that over time. So this generally is a better idea, and also these will just all level up overall, so you're not spending points. I actually kind of forgot how this worked, but I think overall it's going to be better. Someone mentioned that our DPS is going to be, hopefully, a lot more than it previously was. Even again, looking at the difference now, 478. These were the same. You know, this other one has got highest DPS that this bow can have. So it used to be 446. It's already 478. So it is just going to be better for us. And then if we really need to, I think we can switch out the legacies. I'm pretty sure that is possible. Yeah, replace legacy with this for some mithril coins if we really want to. And with this with this legacy, major legacy we're missing, we can actually just put pure stats on it. So we could put pure vitality or agility, so we can have 264 vitality. But I think there's probably something on here that's probably better. Not entirely sure, but we'll leave that for the moment. Anyway, enough of me babbling on about that. Let's actually get into today's episode. It's been like 5 minutes already of me just rambling. We need to get that XP to level up.
You have returned to my halls. Did your search come to naught?
Okay, make your way through the Erin Lasgillen to the Forest Gate to the west. We are going to eventually, finally, today, head to the Vales of Anduin, the Beorning lands. Hopefully, you know, that'll be good for us, because when I said level a second ago, I did mean level our legendary weapon, our new first stage, but I've also just realized, or remembered, that we are only 235k away from getting to level 119, and also, you know, so we're going to have that for us, which is good, which means we can get new, this stuff, and we're also, yeah, going to level our actual bow. We're also, since we're on chapter 10, takes us to the Vales of Anduin. That is going to allow us to give in the task items that I have currently, so that should be good. On the point of this legendary item, I am still planning on getting a... It's going to take us a while to level this one up. If I really wanted to, I could just give in, or like give myself a bunch of tomes, you know, experience tomes. But I don't really want to do that. I would rather level it up naturally, which I think is a good, you know, best way to do it. But yeah, we are going to be eventually getting a second age and first age, because overall they should be better just by that pure fact. But if we can make progress here while we're still going for those, I need to get a crafter up to that tier. I do have some of the, like, the Celebrimbor blessed things and the thing of the Elder King and whatever it's called. I do have those. I just need someone who can craft them for me. So if we can imbue a third age, I didn't think we could do that. So at least we can do that. So we need to, oh, I forgot this place is a little bit scary. We should be all right now, because the enemies won't be... We're a higher level than we were. I think we were 116 or maybe 117 at the time. I want to say 116 actually. But I think we should be good. If we look at the enemies, 115, 115. So we're doing all right. Hopefully we should survive. I'm going to keep to the past, because we know how dangerous they can be. The moment I said to stick to the paths, I immediately wanted to go as the crow flies that way. But also the map doesn't really show too well sort of the awkwardness of this pathway. So I guess actually it wasn't necessarily just off the pathways that were, you know, tainted basically. It's any of these black spots here, so this entire area will be dark for a few. But we'll go to the Forest Gate. I don't quite know which task thing in the Vales of Anduin. I assume just any, potentially. I've gone completely the wrong way and I don't know what I'm doing and I'm scared. I'm sure if I do that, it will show us just Vales of Anduin. So I guess possibly just anywhere in the Vales of Anduin will be usable to us. So at least we've got that going for us. We don't have to go specifically to one area like we have had to in the legendary server. We've got, like, we're in Numinas currently, and our best place to go to is Gaforfnir. It's a little bit awkward to do, so at least we've got that going for us. Not going for us though, is going the wrong way. And War Steeds. I am totally going to clip backwards because I just think I walked through a tree. Pretty sure that's what just happened. But if I go back to maps, I'm hoping that I can... Vales of Anduin. We've got... I know this... Whoa! What's happening here? I'm going to dismount. I'm just going to, like, get on my regular horse. It's not going to be as fast, but it's going to be a bit more controllable, at least. But we'll head over there. Yeah, we are currently... here-ish. Yeah, so... Oh my god, this place... I don't get it. This place is so confusing to me. Oh, it doesn't help that we have, like, no Light of Erendil. Ooh, I just realized that is a terrible idea. Because all of our, like, you know, just stuff is better, but, you know, we don't have the Light of Erendil because it wasn't really a huge deal because we've left Mordor. I forgot these areas. It seems to just be the pools of water. Just give you this massive debuff of stuff. I am going to just head directly this way because we know that once I get past this little rim here, it's going to hopefully be clear. I hate trees. I really hate trees. They are so annoying. They get in the way. And they like, especially in this sort of darker light that it has in this area, they just pop in. You're like, oh, well, I'm in a tree now. I mean, I'm a fan of trees normally. It's just in this one forest. Just in Mirkwood. Kind of wish I was able to just go through and not have to deal with all this. It's gonna be. I'm hoping I can just do a bit of a longer episode because this is just gonna take us forever. That would be the plan. Because it's taken us a while, but it's one of those things where we gotta journey for the first time, and then after this we can just like swift travel between everything. Because we should, once we get past it, it won't let me do it for some reason. Once we get past here, we should be able to get into this area, which has a Beorninghus, has a milestone. It hopefully has a task area. It has tasks, a stable master, a reputation vendor even. There's actually quite a lot of... Oh, I don't know what they are. I thought they were like horse stable masters, but stuck behind something, but apparently not. But... yeah, we should get that first one, which I'm hoping we can go from... So if I go Vales of Anduin, Beorninghus, we can go from Felaggoth Swift Travel, and we can go from Bree Swift Travel as well, so that's actually amazing for us. I kind of forgot. That would make our life a little bit easier, because right now we have to go from like Bree to Dale, Dale to Felaggoth, Felaggoth to Beorninghus, and then, yeah. That is what I thought was going to have to happen, but if we can go straight South Bree to there, that's actually a lot better for us in the long run. And then we have a few other to go through as well. I want to see what this Stable Master is all about, because it's blue and it confuses me. But we'll have to see what happens there. I do hope, I really want this to be a longer episode now, because we've gone through that whole thing of, you know, spending however long imbuing our weapons, and I haven't really got much to show for it. Like, I can give in the tasks, sure, I can hopefully get some legendary item XP from that. I can't remember if they do give it to you or not, but it's something that we can potentially get from it. And then these, yeah, should give us legendary item XP. So at least it's nice that pretty much just every quest, as soon as you, like, since you get a legendary item, just allows you to actually get that. I also think one thing that makes me not want to just skip through this is because the part of the quest is to make your way through here to get to the forest gate, and then hopefully, you know, it's just going to be a bit nicer as soon as we go past this forest gate here. It's already looking a lot nicer just here. Oh yeah, I was just reading that bottom bit. It's just Gandalf wants to take the Black Book away from this area. Gandalf say Legolas also here. This is my introduction to Vales of Anduin. Complete the Black Book of Mordor, chapter 10.1, A New Journey. Well, we will. There's also Dusty Page, which I am still not going to pick up because I still haven't even picked up the Frozen pages. Well, I did, and I think I cancelled it.
The forest gate is open, and our path to the Beorning lands is clear.
It's so nice past here. Look, I mean, it's quite nice here as well, but considering what we just had to come through, it's good. If we do not tarry, we should reach Beorninghus today. The Vales of Anduin, a home for a number of hardy folk to our The woodmen make homes on the edge of the wood. You'll find them rustic and superstitious. Do not mistake either of these qualities for weakness. To dwell within the shadow of Mirkwood so long has made them strong. While the wood now has a fairer name, the woodmen endured when it did not. Okay, we need to go find Grimbeorn. Gandalf's departing words: don't leave the path. The Chronicle of the Journey. Well, here is Mirkwood, the greatest of forests in the northern world. Are we... Is that if we were to, like, go that way? Because I get that we're technically... Well, not even really in Mirkwood, are we, anymore? That's North Mirkwood. We're in a different area. So why is he talking about Mirkwood? So, Chronicle the Company. Where the company enters Mirkwood. I mean, they went from here. Did they go from here to the Mirkwood? I don't know. I kind of don't want to leave the paths. But I'm going to go directly ahead and get in here because it's just so nice. It looks so pretty. I mean, I have these bugs and stuff. I kind of want to kill one. It's got quite a lot of... Well, I want to kill one because I want the XP, but I also want to see how much I would have to kill for the quest. If it's like 6 or maybe 8, then I'll be maybe up for it. I didn't really take... Like, I should have taken a bit of a note beforehand how much, like, damage I did on everything, how much average damage I did, how long it took to kill a certain enemy. Or, like, gone to one of those training dummies and checked there, but I seem to be doing... It feels more powerful. I mean, purely stat-wise, I am a higher DPS, but I have less damage over time, so... I'm not really sure. Oh, I have to defeat Veilflies as well? So 8 of each. And you have 172,000 XP. And I'm gonna die. I mean, I never said, like, imbuing my weapon would make me, like, a god sort of thing. Oh, we've been here before. Well, we haven't, personally, but I have, as a Beorning. Oh no, I died. I'm gonna revive. I was just too slow in terms of doing that. We'll keep that quest, but as I said, I didn't actually mean to get into a fight with that Veilfly, so kind of bit meh for me there. At least we have a bunch of quests. We have Protectors of the Vales, and a deed from there, a deed from there. The horses have gone to tell Bjorn of the arrival of strangers, said Gandalf. The sound of buzzing bees and sweet smell of clover welcomes you to Bjorning us. There's a farmhand. I mean, there's a couple of things here. You kind of see them when you come here normally. Like, you've got the rep vendor and the stable master. I think you can see.
Bees are buzzing.
I might try and see if we can do that as like an extra thing. I want to get the stable master first off. We'll talk to Grimbeorn, see how he wants us to do. We should also complete the introduction quest, which I don't think gives us anything. Oh no, it does. It gives us legendary item XP, so kind of good. So we can go straight from Valagoth, or we can go Southbury, which is good. So...
You say this is Gandalf? This does not look like the Gandalf I know.
I know.
Lodging is not without cost.
Right, so... Level 119. One level off of getting these things. Earring of the daily grind, stud of daily chores, and dependable stud of routine. I like the fact that the one I get to have is the daily grind. It's gonna be awkward because I can put that on and it's a lot better than the Earring of the Dead in the stats that we need. But I lose that 25%. Is it worth switching out for that at 120? And then seeing, well, that might be amazing at 120, you never know, but it might jump up at 120. But if it doesn't, what I might do is switch out that Earring of the Dead City for the Earring of Daily Grind, and then hopefully get another Epic Battle one, and then we, or maybe I'll even switch the Epic Battle one out for the Daily Grind. But then if we get like like quests to give in, we can switch to the Earring of the Dead City to get the extra stuff. So I talked to Grimbeorn and also finished this introduction,
My decision still
which gives me another 200k, which
The
is nice.
darkness has spread across the mountains.
And then he wants to talk to these guys. I assume it's a case of you talk to them, they've got a quest for you. But let's have a little talk to these guys, see if it's an easy quest just to finish off. Skirkist. Always here. Yeah, it's a case of, hey, these guys have got a quest, do you want to go do it? Gives you a good thing to do. I think we might actually do that. Instead of, like, next episode, we'll, like, pick up a bunch of quests from these guys. And then, you know, complete a bunch of these quests from these guys. Get some more legendary item XP. We'll worry about that later.
Tell of great deeds from far away.
And then we'll also see we've got guide. We need acquaintance standing with these guys to get that. That's fine. Let's have a little talk to Gandalf first, see what we can do here.
Grimbeorn does not appreciate surprises.
Okay. Let's put this quest on. We'll do this one quickly, because as I said, I don't want this episode to just be me heading over here and, you know, not really doing much, in all honesty. We've got a little bit of an area to work with. We're going to hopefully kill some, or get some patches of, what we got to do, clear brush from the roads of the Beyonding Lands near the Beyonding Hus. Collect firewood and Beyonding near lands. Cool. Defeat orcs and defeat wargs. What did we do for that? Useful pieces of flint. Oh, so like search patches of soil for flint. I did see that one. So the first three are going to be really like just run around and do that, and then I'm just interested to see where these. It says in the Beyonding Lands, which means just kind of anywhere. So we'll see how that goes. I also want to check up on my item now. Obviously, it's going to take a while to level up because it was already max tier when it came to what it was already at. It was already at 60. So with this stuff, we need 30,000 item XP just for this tier, and the way it works, I think it shares it equally over all of them. And then if these are all at max, which I could do, I think I might. See, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I could very easily go to like Karis Galadon, get a bunch of those because I've got a bunch of spare tokens for that. Level it up to like the max it currently is, and then occasionally we can use these Anvles Starlit Crystals whenever we get them to level up. So one of these will increase a legendary item. So if I use this on the Hunter's Bow, this upgrades the Hunter's Bow, reset all legendary points on non-imbued items. Cool, yeah. And then that should now, so we should be at 324, 325. So if I use, I don't think I can use all of them together, but that means my first one, this first legacy, will then go up to max. Now I want to know if I click on that one, is that gonna, no, it's gonna put up my DPS one. So my current max right now is 849 DPS. The final tier at 67, which is a long way away, but massively, it's like 4 times what our current tier is 2,336. So obviously that's going to be a massive increase for us. It's going to take a lot of grinding to get to that point, because we are going to have to be getting a bunch of these, which are probably our best way of getting those, honestly, is the epic battles, the stars of merit, that sort of stuff. So we should be alright there. If I just occasionally do them, I will, as I said, occasionally do them, get ourselves a few of those here and there, and then we're collecting wheat, are we? I mean, whilst we're here, I guess? Oh no, actually no. I'm not going to do it. I am going to only do the part of the quest I'm currently doing. Oh, really? I've already died once this episode, so if I cannot revive. But from these things, it's not really a huge issue until we are maxed tier anyway. Because we're not going to be using those tiers till we actually unlock them all. But at least it stops it restricting you, and you can just unlock everything. And then just change them out how you like. In an ideal world, you would get the perfect... get like the perfect legacies first, and then imbue. But right now, I'm not massively fussed about that. I just need the extra damage, honestly. Right, are these... I assume what we're on about? We need to kill some wargs. Is that what this arrows, or this quest ring is showing us? We have to kill 6 of the wargs, 8 of the orcs. So we could be here a little while if it's taking us this long to kill a gnat swarm. We might have to hold off on this till next episode. 137. What I'm going to do... I normally don't do this. I am going to complete everything but the kill the enemies bit. And, nope, I'm getting out of here. I can't. I haven't had a chance to regen from the last fight. Oh, you know it's bad when these are kicking my ass. I just want to finish the bits that's non-combat for the moment. The next episode we can finish off. Normally I don't do that. But I think... I'm not sure. I could just go back and finish the tasks. And the next episode gives me a little bit of time. I can get those legendary, like those heritage runes and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to go kind of not the thing I prefer to do, but I think it's probably the best thing for us to do to help us. I'll collect this firewood quickly. I'll pick up a few of them. Until, like, it doesn't show me anything else. Because if I just finish off firewood, which I think I'm going to from this, I might actually be able to just quickly finish it. No, I'm going to do it. Okay, fine. I'm, like, wrestling with myself for it. Because it says near, so I'm going to assume it wants to be, like, on the outskirts. But we need to kill away? Get away 3 more patches of brush. 2 more after this. Easily there. And then some patches of soil up here. 2 more of these. And then next episode we'll do the killing. I'll give in the tasks now, and then we'll go from there, because this will also allow us to see fully where the orcs and the wargs are situated, which is going to help us out a little bit. There's usually 1 patch of soil, which annoyingly could be anywhere. Found it. Straight away. Yeah, I'll give them the tasks. I might just finish leveling this one up and then deconstruct it, and then, you know, get whatever I need from it. And then it allows me to, because I've deconstructed it, I'll get an equivalent, basically, heritage rune back. Can then stockpile that into the current one. And then when those are maxed tier, then we'll start worrying about these Amethyst Starlit crystals. When we're at like 30 or what is it, 49? No, 40 we're at the moment. 48, 48, yeah. Maybe it just levels up the lowest one. Maybe that's the thing. I've unlocked 4 of the 31 unlockable tiers. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, where's our tasks? That's what I want. They are over here. Are they inside? Or are they around the back? We need to know this. Or are they inside? I thought it was an interior location. Oh no, it's right there. Right, DTC. What can we do? Pebbled Filth. I haven't got any quest slots. Let's get rid of that quest, because we can just accept that next time. Finish up Pebble Filth, which also helps us with our bow, and it means it needs reforging, but then the other thing won't level up till the other thing has. And then what else was it? Stone Worn Fur. Cool, so that should then go to our This one? I don't know. See, these are all equal, so it does that. But I don't know if it's trying to level this one up first, and that's why it's not going to the other one, because it doesn't look like we got... Oh, we did get item XP, just 9,000. It's not a massive amount, actually. Right. So, we'll finish off for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And then we'll see you in the next one, where we go kill some orcs and some wargs. Bye-bye.